On this episode of Weekly Weapons Brief, we're going big and we're going to talk about the British Chieftain. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for another episode of Weekly Weapons Brief brought to you by Battlefield Vegas. As always, I'm your host Trevor, and today we're going to talk about the FV4201, also known as the British Cheiftain main battle tank. Now, this tank was originally produced by Leyland Motors from 1966 until about 1995. It's powered by an L60 6-cylinder 19-liter 750 horsepower engine. Reaches a top speed of somewhere around 30 to 35 miles an hour. It is protected by a 120 millimeter cannon, as well as two L7 light machine guns. Now, for our tank aficionados out there who are looking at this and saying, well, this doesn't look like a British Chieftain, well, there's a reason for that. Our tank was actually used in the movie Courage Under Fire, and it was vismodded to look like an American's M1A1 Abrams. Because we can't do a breakdown of this vehicle, and like we do with our weapons, what I figured we would do today, I'm actually going to take you guys inside the hatch and show you. Alright guys, so here we are inside the turret of the Chieftain, and as you can see, there's not a lot of room in here. However, compared to other tanks, for example, our Russian T-55 that we have, this tank is actually very roomy, and it's almost like a Cadillac. The tank itself is manned by a 4-man crew. You have a driver, a loader, a gunner, and a TC or a tank commander. And I'll walk you through the different positions. The driver, who sits in a pit at the front of the tank, does just that. He drives all day long through skillful manipulation of control levers. He turns the tank left and right and accelerates or decelerates. That's pretty much it. The loader, who stands directly in front of me here, where the camera is, loads the breech. That's it. He grabs whatever rounds the TC tells him to load in, tosses them in the breech here, and the gunner will then send those rounds down range. Now, the gunner, who, again, is where I'm sitting, he does just that. He guns. And either through looking through this auxiliary eyepiece here or through the main periscope, he's able to sight in his target, and through the foot pedal here, or through a control switch, which you can't see because of the camera angle, he then sends those rounds downrange. The tank commander, or TC, who sits right behind me, would basically command the tank. He tells the driver where to go, tells the loader what to load, tells the gunner when to gun, and if for whatever reason the gunner can't see a specific object, or if the tank commander sees a threat that the gunner can't see, the tank commander can actually take control of the turret away from the gunner and help the gunner then get on target and give control back so the gunner can then shoot. Unfortunately, we can't shoot the main armament, or I would love to be able to show you that. But what I do want to show you now is the tank crush, or the car crush experience that you can get here at Battlefield Vegas. So keep watching and have some fun watching some cars get destroyed. Thanks, guys.